Who wants to be a millionaire? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. ABC. It only takes 3 steps, 2 words, and 7 numbers. And you don't even need all the 7 numbers. The 7 numbers, it'll make it quicker. Not easier, just quicker. I have provided all the information that you need to become a millionaire in the first 4 videos of this series. The numbers, they're just to add to your repertoire. The first number is 17. This is the age you begin to develop your habits, mindset, and working towards achieving your dreams. 17, it's the age where you get to express or show your financial habits that will be used in your journey regarding money. You're in high school. It's a time of fun since you're at the top of the ladder. It's a time of moving towards independence. You get to move out from your parents, go to school, college. Yes, today in 2025, it might be a little difficult for students, high school students, to move out because of money. But truthfully, it's your choice. You get to now start establishing your own money patterns, your money habits, your objective or not objective of financial independence. It's up to you. It's your journey, not mine, not your parents, your journey. During this time, you're experiencing financial wealth for the first time. The difference? Is it your money or someone else's money? In other words, is it your wealth or just the wealth of your parents? It's a transition period from one lifestyle to the next. Young adult to adulthood. If you are still in high school, reflect on this and cherish it. Think if you want the same feeling a few years from now, or when you retire. This is very, very important because if you watch the first 4 videos of the series, then you are already aware of the secret to financial independence. What you may not realize is that this is when you begin developing your lifestyle habits, which, of course, includes your financial habits. If you are out of school, you can decide if you want to recapture this feeling again, and it is possible. Again, how? From the first 4 videos. You have to believe, dream, and achieve. You decide how you want to live in retirement, or let someone else decide for you. Financial independence is multiple choice. It's your choice. You choose happy or happier. You will be happy even if you're in debt. You're happy. The difference is, do you want to be happier? If you're watching this video, it's because you want to learn and improve. Are you going to start your life after high school in debt or with the easiest chance of achieving millionaire status? This is the beginning of your life as an adult. This is when comparison is your thief or your motivator. Yes, we choose, again, how to evaluate comparison. It can be a motivator, an inspiration. I want to be faster. I want to be stronger. I want to be smarter. I want to be financially independent. We're choosing what we want and how to get there then becomes the next choice. This is when you develop your rich habits or your poor habits. If you start taking responsibility, believing, dreaming, and achieving is so rewarding. Your first choice is relying on your parents for money or starting to pay your own way. I know it's fun to use your parents' money. I was there. It is fun. It's easy. But is it the best way? The right way? That's the question. Community colleges cost less than universities, yet provides an as excellent an education as the four-year universities. Do you go for expense or cheapness? It's not education and education or lack of education. It's expense or saving of your money. The education is going to be the same. Your first 2 years in a university are core courses similar to a community college. Again, your choice. This is where peer pressure comes into play. This is when a lack of financial education takes place. And people graduate from a four-year university. That's where you're going to graduate, a four-year university, 2 and 2 as a for instance. But what will you have? Education and debt, or education and little debt or no debt? That's the question. Companies, after college, they look for college graduates with critical thinking and soft skills found in financial literacy. You're developing habits. Do you want to begin in debt? Companies do not ask you if you have debt when you interview, but do you think it's advantageous to say that you managed your money and debt well in college? They're going to ask you about yourself, and you can tell them that you managed it. What does a company want? An employee? They can get those anywhere. What else do they want? They want to make money. And if you can manage your debt, you can help them keep costs low so they can make money. Simply put, 17 begins your journey towards financial freedom. This is the next 5 years are habit forming. You started habits before 17, but as I said, you are now expressing, developing, refining your habits. As I said, not all numbers matter. You may have no debt and be in your 30s or 40s. You're already on the right path. If you have debt, then we need to get out of debt. Make a plan, because the next number is critical as it applies to debt and investing. In the last video, we asked, do you want to pay more for something than it costs, than it sells for? Do you want to pay $120 for a pair of shoes that only cost $100? Why would you pay $120 for something that costs $100? This is the normal price. The $100 is the normal price. It's not a sales price, so it's not like you're getting it on sale. And that's what we have to keep in mind. Make a list of your debts and the interest rate. For example, credit card, of $1,000 at 20% interest. A house, $100,000 at 7%. A huge difference in both the percentage and the amount of the loan. But what is the most important part for financial freedom? For debt, it's not so much the cost, it's not your income, it's the interest. You need to know your expenses and income as well. You may not be 17, but you can still become a millionaire.